One of the biggest mistakes small YouTubers make is uploading videos without optimizing their settings first. Now, there are actually 7 hidden YouTube settings you must turn on if you want to grow properly. And not having these settings right in the first place could be the reason why your videos aren't getting many views. Let's get straight into it. So, setting number 1. Okay, so this first setting sounds really obvious, but you'd be amazed at how many people get it wrong. Now, I need to ask you if your channel is made for kids or not, because there's a very specific setting for this. You'll find it under Advanced Settings in YouTube Studio. Now, this might sound simple, but the wrong choice here can seriously ruin your channel. If you mark your channel as made for kids, YouTube will actually disable your comments, remove personalized ads, and limit your reach. All because your content will be treated as if it's for children under 13. So, unless your channel is literally making nursery rhymes or cartoon shows or toy videos, you should not choose Made for Kids. The moment you select that option, your discoverability and your monetization take a huge hit, and you'll never be able to grow as fast as a channel that has it turned off. So yeah, look, it sounds small, but this one setting can make or break your entire growth potential. So make sure it's correct, and let's move on. Next up, the next setting is for these things right here. Now, these are called your channel tags. You can find these in YouTube Studio under Settings, and then click on Channel. Now, I'm guessing if you've seen them before, they're actually quite similar to the tags you see when you publish a video. I've heard a lot of people say that these don't make much of a difference. But to be honest, I totally disagree. Channel tags are a perfect way for you to signal to YouTube exactly what your channel is about. Now, especially if you're a new channel or if you haven't published many videos yet, YouTube won't have much data on you or the niche you're trying to target. So when you finally do publish your videos, it can be hard for the algorithm to find the right audience, because it doesn't know who you are or what you're about. So that's where these channel tags can be really, really helpful. Because, instead of the algorithm going out on a whim and just guessing, you're instead actively giving it as much information as possible. I always make sure that every single one of my channels and my new students' channels always have this step completed before they publish any videos, and I'd recommend you do the same. Okay, so thirdly, we have your country of residence. Now, this one sounds super simple, but it's still actually quite important, and it's where you basically put your country of residence when you set up your channel. Now, you'll find it inside your studio. If you click on Settings, then Channel, then Basic Info. Now, here's the thing. Look, I've seen so many new creators get this wrong. Because what they do is they basically change their country to a place like the United States. For example, because they think it'll magically make their videos reach more American viewers or increase their earning potential. But that's not actually how YouTube works. In fact, if you falsify this information and put it in a different country that is not where you're currently based, it could actually lead to your channel getting demonetized down the line. It doesn't change your audience. It doesn't affect your reach. It simply tells YouTube which country you actually operate from. So don't overthink this one, and definitely don't try to game the system, because it won't make any difference at all. This section might seem small and insignificant, but it's actually a key area for your channel's overall growth. Because your channel description is basically where you tell new viewers exactly what your channel's about, what kind of content you make, and that's where a good link in bio comes in. Because, instead of sending people to a bunch of different random links all over the place, like one for your Instagram or one for a partnership link or one for your website, you can instead keep everything in a single, clean, custom-designed link using Hostinger's new link in bio feature, who have kindly sponsored today's video. Now, Hostinger's version of the link in bio isn't just another standard tool. It's actually a little website builder, literally made for creators like you and me. It gives you one link that can do everything, like show your latest videos, sell digital products, capture emails, share partnership links, or even build a full website or an online store later, all under your own custom domain. You can start with a single link, and then, once your channel gets bigger and you have a few more things going on outside of YouTube, you can sell both digital and physical products straight from your bio. And you also get proper analytics, so you can literally see what people are actually clicking. And the best part is you can design it yourself with full drag-and-drop freedom. No boring templates, no branding from anyone else. So, if you've been thinking about cleaning up your description or setting up a proper hub for all your content, including on your Instagram and TikTok too, then this is the perfect time to do it. But if you want to build your own, use the link hostinger.com/Dan in the description below. So when someone visits your channel for the first time, how you lay everything out will ultimately be the deciding factor on whether that person decides to hit the subscribe button or just clicks away. So, to change your channel layout, head over to YouTube Studio, go to Customization, and then click on the Layout tab. So, if you're a small channel and people don't really know who you are, I would actually recommend that you don't have a channel trailer, because you have to think, who really cares about your channel trailer at this point if nobody even knows you? Instead, here's how I recommend you spend your time. Why? If you have some videos that have performed really well, make sure they are right at the top. Then, under that, I always have my posts, because I like to write engaging posts and interesting polls. And then, underneath that, I'm going to link my other channels. And then, underneath these, I'm going to link my 2 different playlists. That's not by accident. It's because it keeps people watching for longer, which increases your session time and signals to YouTube that your content is worth promoting. And then, look, once you're bigger and you have a large audience, you can think about creating a channel trailer. This brings us to the next section, which, again, is found right under the channel section here in the studio. And this is your upload defaults. So whatever you put in here will be automatically added to every single new video you publish, like without you needing to touch it. Now, I never actually touch the title here, because obviously titles change all the time. But I always make sure to have stuff in these things here. So in the description part, I'll always have links to my socials, a few keywords, and then 3 to 6 hashtags related to my niche for every single video. Now, having these hashtags is really helpful because it makes the algorithm suggest my videos to the right audience. And I would always recommend that you need to include 3 to 6 hashtags in yours too, just related to your niche and related to your actual video. And, of course, I'd always recommend putting your new link in bio in the description. And then, down here we have the channel tags. Again, this spot is so helpful because it saves you so much time instead of having to fill them out for every new video you publish. Now, I always fill my channel tags about halfway with tags related to my niche, because they're going to be the same every time. But I don't fill it completely, because some videos are a little different from others, so it gives me room to add specific tags if I need to. And that's pretty much it for my upload defaults. Make sure yours looks like this too. Alright, so the last setting you need to make sure is on are these things here, and this is what a viewer will see when they get to the end of a video. and it's the perfect way to get people to watch even more of your content to increase your watch hours and your monetization. So, to add these, it's super simple. Either do it during the upload process here in this section and then select whichever style you want. Now, I always select this one here because it means that YouTube has chosen the best possible video for that specific viewer. But then, if you've already published a video and you haven't done this step yet, all you have to do is go to that video, click down here, click on End Screen, and then add it from there. And I would always recommend for every single video you have from now on and your previous videos, always add end screens. I promise you it'll help massively. Now, if you want to take your YouTube channel to the next step, I have a number of different YouTube growth courses that start at just $59. My YouTube Growth Academy is incredibly popular right now, but I also just launched a YouTube Growth Accelerator, a cheaper course but packed with a ton of value that will teach you everything you need to know about YouTube growth. The link is in the description below, so come and join us. If not, YouTube thinks this is the most suitable video for you to go and watch next. I'll see you there.